guys, welcome back to Be Cool Homeschool. Today I wanted to share with you guys our book haul. I got several books from the book outlet and several books from Amazon and Christian books, and I want to share with you guys all the books I got and some of our chapter books that we'll be reading this year, as well as several other different books that we'll be reading throughout the year. So stay tuned. I'm going to start with our chapter books first. Some of these we had bought last year and never got to, but most of these came from Amazon or bookoutlet.com. First off, we got Aesop's Fables. We are doing Heart of Dakota this year, and this is one of the ones that it was recommended to do. But with all the little stories, I thought my 7-year-old would be able to read these himself, but also I think they would make really fun read-alouds. So we started with Aesop Fables, and again, I got this from Amazon. We got The Railway Children, which was another one that was recommended to get, and it looked like a really cute little story. It was about a family that their dad disappeared, and they ended up having to move from being very wealthy to a small farm, and they ended up finding their dad while there. So it's kind of a mystery type story. This is another one I bought from Amazon last year that I really wanted to do as a read aloud, but we ended up not getting to it. So I'm hoping to definitely get this one as a read aloud. It is also one that was recommended in our curriculum, Heart of Dakota. These three, Paddington was one that was recommended, The Story of Dr. Dolittle, and Judy Moody, and they were all three we already had that I've been wanting to read and just haven't gotten around to it, so I'm excited about actually trying to fit those into our schedule at some point this year. This next set came from bookoutlet.com. I will link below. If you spend $25, you can get $10 off, as well as if you join the newsletter, you can get $5 off. So I would definitely check them out. If you spend up to $35, I think it was, you got free shipping. So it's very worth it, in my opinion. Most of these books were cheaper than Amazon. Actually, I should say all these books were cheaper than the ones I checked on Amazon for used versions of them. And on Book Outlet, they were all brand new books and very nice looking when we got them. Okay, so this first one is The Year of Miss Agnes. It is one that has been recommended on several YouTube stations that I've watched, as well as one that was set to use for a read aloud in our curriculum. So I wanted to go ahead and get this one. I was so excited. I had been having troubles finding it, and I found it on Book Outlet. This one was another one for our curriculum that was recommended. We may or may not get to it this year, but since it was recommended with our curriculum, I wanted to get it as a read aloud if possible. This one was another one that was recommended, so I wanted to try it out as well. And then we have Our Only May Amelia. This one I just saw on there, and it just sounded really good, so I wanted to check it out and possibly read it this year, maybe even this summer. This is the description of that one, and it just sounded really good, so we decided to go ahead and get it and try it. Okay. This one, I actually bought the more expensive copy because it says it was the full color collections edition. However, it was still cheaper than Amazon to get this really nice one, and I'm just going to show you some of how beautiful these pictures. So I love books that we can also watch the movie afterwards and kind of compare it. So this was one that was recommended in our curriculum, but I also thought would be a good one to read and then watch afterwards. Along with Charlotte Webb was another one that I was hoping that we could read and also watch the movie with. These are the easy to read books. These were super cheap books. I want to say they were right around $1 a piece, maybe even less than that. And again, they were all brand new books, so they were really nice, perfect quality, I should say. And they say they're regular $5 a piece, so they were really, really good deal on these. And I actually got these because I thought they would be good introduction to chapter books for my son. He is finally reading chapter books, and he's loving the ones that we have picked out. But I had gotten these before he started reading, and we were just waiting on them to come in the mail. But I think that these will be perfect for him. Like I said, they're nice little introduction to chapter books, and just easy reading. And you can see where they do have chapters, but they also have the beautiful pictures that they can read. Okay, so this one is If You Love Video Games, You Could Be, and it's all about what you could be if you enjoy video games. So I thought that would be a fun one for him. This one is You Should Meet, and it's kids who are changing the world, and so it's just about different children who has made a difference in our world. And again, it's chapter book with pictures, so you can see that. This last one is just fun stuff about phones, so I thought it would be really fun for him to learn about phones and kind of learn some information about cell phones and just the different things, phones on the move, and then just the history of phones in general. So I just thought that might be a really fun one to read. Those were all the ready to read books, and I'm hoping that he'll enjoy them. I think they were all level 3. Oh, nope, that one was level 2, because the other 2 were level 3. This one was a Princess Bible, and it came with a Princess Sparkle Bible with free coloring book and stickers. So I just wanted to show how beautiful it was. It's got the Bible timeline, and then inside of it, it's pretty big writing. I know my daughter won't be ready to read it just yet, but I thought she was ready for a real Bible. All hers are children's Bibles other than her baby Bible, so I wanted to get her something that is more like an adult Bible, and I thought this would be fun because it came with, as you can see on the little side, there's an extra coloring book here on the side. When we have our back to school day, I love to have new books sitting on the table, and I know that I plan to have most of these chapter books sitting out so they know kind of what we're going to be doing for read alouds this year. But I also like to have not just the read alouds, but I want to give them a little one that's just kind of fun and enjoyable. So I had gotten this one to do, and I thought it was really cute because I think my 1-year-old will really enjoy it. But then as far as, whoops, let me see if I can do it. And my 1-year-old would enjoy it because of the little flap. So it has the question up here, and then you lift the flap and it tells you a little more, or it tells you the answer. So anyways, I just thought my 7-year-old loves telling jokes, and then I thought my 1-year-old would enjoy the flaps and be able to look at that one as well. I also want to give them for the end of the year, just kind of as a reward. I thought my 7-year-old would love this one, Gruesome and Gross Sticker and Activity Book. So I got that one for him. It's very simple, but I love that it's things that he can learn, but also use it for fun. So you kind of see the gross foods. And then that's just like some little punch outs. I'm not really sure. I haven't really looked at it yet, but so yeah, so I got that one for my 7-year-old. And this one I thought my daughter would enjoy. However, I think my 7-year-old would also love learning how to draw these characters. So I got them, and it's very simple. So I'm hoping my 5-year-olds will enjoy this one and learning to draw these characters, these cute characters as well. I see some of them, and they look very simple to draw. So I'm really hoping they will be able to. I know they're gonna love the unicorn. The next ones will either be birthday presents or maybe end of the year presents. My son loves anything ninja right now, so I got him these. This is Make and Do Ninjas, and it's super adventurous projects, stencils, doodles, activities, and stickers for ninjas everywhere, and it is actually still in plastic. So I did not actually open it yet, but yeah, it looks like he can color simple shapes and scenes, use reusable stencils. There's some stickers, and he even can make a ninja tiger and his tournament trophy from press out card pieces. So you can see there's just different activities. He enjoys any arts and crafts and just creating stuff, so I got him that, and especially because it was ninjas. And then I got him this one. I thought it looked really cute, but when I got it, it looks like it might be a little young for him, but I think he would still really enjoy reading it. So if anything, maybe he'll read it to his 1-year-old brother and he'll enjoy it. So it's very simple, but I think that he'll like it, and it's also a very nice hardback book. The last ones will probably be my daughter's birthday presents. I did get 2 of these because I thought my friend's daughter would enjoy it as well. It's made with love from me, so I wanted to get her a little gift maybe for her birthday or something because she loves to create. So I went ahead and got 2 of those, and then I also got this one. It's Happy Birthday with Love from Me. Everything you need to create cute cards and gifts, and this one is everything you need to send the perfect gift. So I got these because I just thought they were cute, and I know my 5-year-old loves to do arts and crafts, so these will probably be a birthday gift for her. And then, like I said, I got that one for my friend's daughter, but I just think she will really enjoy these. All the punch outs to make just all kind like that. Looks like it makes a little box. Okay, so it makes a box. There's tags and unicorns and to and from, flowers. So yeah, I just thought that was really cute with that one. And then this one was a birthday one. I want to say these are right around $2 a piece, maybe even less than that. Oh, there's some stickers. Last, I wanted to share with you guys our curriculum for this year. We are doing Beyond Little Hearts for His Glory for ages 6 to 8. My daughter will be 6 and my son will be 8 this summer, so I wanted to get him that one. It looks a little young for my son, but a lot of the history and the Bible, I think he's going to love doing with us, so I went ahead and did that. And even the science was pretty good as well. Stories of the Pilgrims is one that is part of our curriculum, so it actually tells us in our curriculum when to read what chapters, as well as Boys and Girls of Colonial Days. So those two I gotten off Amazon. These Draw Right Now, they were also recommended to go with our curriculum, although they're not actually a part of the curriculum. Someone came up with a lesson plan on their website, and it was perfect for my son because he loves to draw, and even my 5-year-old daughter is enjoying drawing. So they get to learn to draw something, and then they have a area where they can copy it for writing. So as you can see, and I like that it has little questions on it, but then they also get to learn to draw. So I got those for part of his curriculum, and we will add them in the units as part of our art, and just for him to learn how to draw, and then also for copy work. This was through Christian Liberty Press, but I also got it off Amazon, and it's actually set up like chapters, like a chapter book. But I like at the end of every unit, and again the curriculum will tell us when to use these, but at the end of a unit they have these really neat little areas on here. So at the end of every unit they have these, so it like how people lived on the ships, so they can learn that. But then there's also things like how butter was made, how soap was made. So I know my kids, and they love doing anything creative like that, and I think they would enjoy learning that. And then I thought it would be fun to even take it a step further and actually try to make our own butter or try to make our own soap. So I really enjoy this. Cannot wait to learn with my children on this one. I think this one will be one that we will all enjoy. This I feel like we have already covered in Master Book Science, but since it came with the curriculum and it was part of it, I thought we could definitely review it. This I feel like is more of like a textbook in a school rather than how Master Books is set up a little bit differently. So it is a lot different setup, but I still love that it is Christian based and that it weaves the Bible into it. So you can see day 3, and then we will study that. So it is definitely set up similar to what we learned about in Master Books, but I think that'll be a great review, and I think it goes into a little bit more details and a little bit more things that we didn't quite get to in our other stuff. So each unit is kind of set up as far as the different days of creation. So I'm looking forward to that one as well. This is Beyond Little Hearts for His Glory. I don't want to give a review on it just yet. From what I see, I loved it. I am going completely different this year on our curriculum. However, I did want to just kind of share with you the layout of it. I love that this side, it has your reading about your history, your poetry, science, Bible, and this switches up from science, geography, and history. And then this is our story time, so all of our chapter books will fit into here. So like you'll read a portion of your adventure book, and they're all different. Like this one will be a fantasy book. So it's about every 20 days you'll switch, but they're learning as they're reading those. So, and then I love that it has the Bible and poetry time also. In the poetry, it actually did not call for another book. All the poetry is in the very back. And this, I did buy this off Amazon, and it was used, so it was in very rough condition, but it still works, and it was very reasonable, so we were able to get it. And this is my A+ homeschool planner. I wasn't going to buy another planner. I was going to try to get by using the one I bought back in January. However, this one was super cheap on Amazon. I want to say it was $6 or $7 for it. It was really cheap. I'll look and find out and put a link below. It is more of a book instead of a planner, so I'm tempted to tear out all the pages and put them in a 3-ring binder instead. This last one is one of my favorite finds on Amazon. I accidentally came across this and I instantly knew I wanted to buy this one. I had it in my cart for a while, debating if I should, and I just kept coming back to it, wanting it really bad. It is a picture method of learning the multiplication facts, and I love that it has a story to go with each chapter or each lesson so that you can remember it. So here is a story. It's the 3 blind mice. So it tells a story about the mice, and then over here, this is how they will remember their multiplication. Remember when it's 3 times 3, remember when it's 3 times 3, there are 3 blind mice with 3 tails each. 9 altogether. And blind sounds like 9. So it'll help them remember 3 times 3 reminds them of the mice, which blind mice, and so then blind rhymes with 9, so it'll help them remember it. And so there's several of them like this. This one, again, there's a story here. Bart goes hang gliding. And then again it has, remember when it's 4 times 4, the 4's become a 4 by 4, and you have to be 16 to drive it. So I love that. That helps them also to remember their multiplication facts. So I'm very excited about using this one, and I'll try to link that one below as well. It was also bought off Amazon, and I absolutely loved it. And it's also, I love that it's spiral bound, so we can just open it up to the one that we're working on. And then I also like that every page is super thick, and it even, I haven't tried it yet, but I'm pretty sure dry erase markers would even work on it if you wanted to do that. But yeah, so it's really thick pages, so they shouldn't rip or anything like that either. So that is my book haul. Thank you for watching all the new books that we are getting. I cannot wait to study all these books with them and read these ones, these chapter books. We haven't done a lot of actual chapter book read aloud, so this is going to be my favorite part about this year, is getting to just snuggle with my kids and read to them. I know that I want to read, if we don't get them all read during the day, read at night to them as well, along with our nightly devotionals. So if you like what you see, don't forget to like and subscribe below, and I'll see you next time.